Today's episode of Wine Time Fridays is brought to you in part by our friends at Vora, seasons of wine and eternal wine.
It's been a long week, right? Are you ready to wind down? Why not? It's time for the Wine Time Fridays podcast with Shelley and Phil. Neither are sommeliers, but both have a deep passion for life, each other, and of course, delicious wine. And now, here to talk about this week over a glass of wine is Shelley and Phil. It's wine time.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wine Time Fridays with Shelley and Phil. We're taking a breath. No guests, but we have guests coming up this month. Right now, we're taking a breath. It is episode 259, April 4th. We don't normally record on the same day as we're publishing, but today we are. And we're looking outside and we're noticing it's sunny and 55, 58 degrees right now. We were toying with the idea.
He was toying.
I was toying with.
Toying.
I actually wasn't toying. I said, we should record outside. And Shelley's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that.
And 55-degree weather.
No. So with that said, happy Friday. Shelley, it's wine time.
Happy Friday. So you're even wearing a puffy vest in here.
Well, I was going to wear that outside, and yeah, so there you go. I think this is exciting. Obviously, for time reasons, we're going to try to zip through this a little bit because I still have to edit and publish it today. So we're going to just get started right now with a 2023 Saverio Grillo Sicilia. D.O.C. The grape is Grillo. We got this from Wine Library. Oh, in the March Gary V Club. I couldn't really find a price on it, but I think it's around mid-20s, maybe low 20s, something like that. It's a very good value wine. We've never had a Grillo before.
That is the Grillo is the grape.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Okay.
So it is from Italy.
Yeah.
Sicilian.
Ladies first.
Thank you.
Yes. I'm really excited to try this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we have not had this one before.
Like we said, 2023. There we are right there. Oh, make sure it's right side up. We'll put that just like so. What are you getting on the nose?
It's nice.
It's fresh, isn't it?
Not overly sweet on the nose anyway.
Like apple.
Apple. Honeydew melon.
I'm just getting like golden delicious apple. Oh, ding ding.
Ding ding ding.
To health, wealth, and abundance, and gratitude, and romance, and
Peace on earth. That was cute.
That's cuter.
Here I get the apple.
Yeah, it's a little bit more tart of an apple.
Yeah, tart apple. It is pretty tart.
So the whole idea.
It is not like a Pinot Gris. And there's golfers out there.
There are golfers. This is a Wines to Usher in Spring episode, and we are looking at golfers out there. We've been gone much of the week, got back on Wednesday night, been trying to catch up to the point where we're recording on Friday and publishing on Friday. But we were down at Social Media Marketing World for the last time in San Diego. They're moving
to Anaheim.
I kind of like that. I know Shelley kind of loves it. Anyway, so a little bit about the Grillo grape.
What about it?
Well, you have a description here because we've never had this grape before. In fact, we just watched one of the great things about the Gary Wine Club is they do a little video, Gary and Brandon. We are going to have Brandon on. We just have to get the schedules working. Anyway, they do a quick little video, and honestly, Shelley's looking at the chickens.
No.
Okay.
Some animal on the golf course.
Oh, an animal now. Really? Well,
With golfers out there.
had we
Interesting.
been recording outside, we could have just turned the camera around and showed you, but we didn't. Actually, I told Matt and Brenda we were going to maybe record outside, and Brenda's like, let's see, the lawn needs mowing because they're neighbors of ours, like next door neighbors. And then she said, or what about that fence? Do we need to do a little work on the fence? I said, don't worry, guys. I know what time you guys close. But alas, we're not outside. Anyway, this is a Sicilian white wine. It's made from the Grillo grape. Expect flavors of green apple, citrus, and herbal notes with a crisp acidity. I don't get the herbal notes, but the crisp, everything else I get.
Yeah. It's sort of reminiscent of a Sauvignon Blanc.
It is.
Well, actually, it almost has that acidity of the New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc, but I don't get the grassiness.
No, but the tartness
or the
for
mineral.
sure.
Yeah.
For like a New Zealand one. This is really good.
It is good. I'd have this.
Yeah.
More often.
So the idea behind this, of course, is give you some ideas a little bit. Now, the next one is going to be a Sauvignon Blanc. Well, it's from Italy. And
so we'll see how similar they
yeah,
are.
we will see how similar they are. Both from Italy, right? This is from.
I don't know that we've had an Italian Sauvignon Blanc either.
Well, there you go. This one we got from Wine Library and the Gary Vee Wine Club. So you would have to go to Wine Library to order this if you can find it. Some of the food pairings with this seafood, maybe like grilled shrimp or fish, something like that. Some seafood salads, Sicilian inspired dishes like arancini or caponata.
Caponata.
Yeah. I like to put a little Italian flair on it when I say caponata. Okay, sorry. What do you want from me? This is really delicious. I would give this a big thumbs up. Under phenomenal, practically perfect is what I would say. Outstanding for just a nice day out on the grass or on the deck or on the boat.
Nobody's going on the boat in spring yet.
Well, but
unless they live in Florida.
For sure, spring wines really vaulting into summer wines, sort of thing. I wanted to say a couple things because Eternal Wine is one of our sponsors. When we get to the mid roll of that, I'm going to do a live read, and I haven't really got a script. I'm just going to wing a couple of bullet points off of their new place. Yeah. And they
graduated from the incubator.
The incubators, yeah.
Incubator program.
So pretty excited about that. Way to go, Brad. I think he's going to be in Spokane area in April, sometime this month.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I have to reach out to him, find out what's going on. We'll talk a little bit more about Eternal. But I wanted to ask you, because you don't have this on your show notes, but did you have any, I don't know, skullduggery or tomfoolery happen on April Fool's Day this year? Or was it pretty quiet?
It was pretty quiet.
That's my national holiday. I just
know.
don't have it in me anymore. Well, I know you don't like jokes and foolish things like that, so I don't want to push that.
Okay. Don't push it. Did you find any on social media that were pretty funny?
There was one, and it had me going, and it mentioned, I can't remember the exact thing, but it mentioned it's right next door to, no, it's upstairs in the Rathdrum Zoo. That one. Did you see that one?
I did not, but
it was pretty
you told
good.
me about it.
It was pretty
They
good.
always joke about the Rathdrum Zoo.
That was pretty funny.
Although Rathdrum, they used to have, there was a zebra out there and 2 camels.
Wasn't really considered Rathdrum, was it?
More towards asphalt.
Yeah, and we would go by.
I was
the first time we did a double take, it was like, what? Did you see that?
And it was in the snow.
That's
the
a camel.
was in the snow.
Yeah. That was funny. And zebra. There was not a giraffe there, right?
No,
Okay, maybe it just.
it's a zebra. I don't think it's with us anymore.
Oh, that's
They don't
sad.
belong in alcohol.
No,
or
probably
Rocktown.
camels don't either. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to move on to an Italian Sauvignon Blanc. Pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays. We were just talking at the break about how much we both enjoyed that. It was very good. This is an Italian Sauvignon Blanc, a 2023 Dipinti Trevenezie Sauvignon Blanc that we got down at Seasons for $36. Oh, now there you go. That's Sauvignon Blanc right there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. That's got a little, Now, there's a little herbal stuff in this.
There is. I got that too. It's sort of like an Italian herb blend.
Trevenezie. Francisco.
It's a refreshing blend of citrus, green apple, and grassy notes. Yep. This acidity makes it perfect for warm weather or pairing with lighter dishes like cheese salads.
Goat cheese salads. Goat cheese salads.
Cheese salads.
Salads that have goat cheese on it.
What else, though? So it pairs well with goat cheese,
Yeah.
asparagus, seafood, herbal infused chicken dishes. Definitely.
Hashtag cheersing.
Cheersing.
Let's give it a twirl.
A twirl, yes. Definitely not a New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. I got crabapple in this.
Ooh, interesting. I haven't had a lot of crabapple in my life.
They had
is it pretty
good
tart?
crab apples in Canada. I mean, they don't really grow them much around anymore, but they had great crab apples.
This is actually very delicious also.
Mm-hmm.
Also tart.
It's tart.
The nose on this is fantastic. That's where I kind of got that herbalness of the nose. Wow.
It's good.
Hey,
It's good.
this is from Seasons of Coeur d'Alene. So when we go into the next break, you can get it at Seasons of Coeur d'Alene.
Just run on over.
Just run on over. That's good. That's perfect.
What if they sell this by the glass? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think so either. They should, though. They should. Maybe a little spendy for a price point on a white wine to go by the glass on this.
Probably.
I think we should do this. I think we should do the CDA Gourmet Wine Word of the Week. Can you do this? And I was expecting one of these to be effervescent. Maybe that Grillo. It's not really.
None of these are.
None of these are.
So
yeah. So, but it's still a good one to do.
So effervescent refers to a wine, usually a white wine, that has a lively, fizzy quality. So, like, it's not an Albarino, Gruner Veltliner.
Gruner Veltliner, yeah.
Little bit of effervescence in there, and you don't put that in there with the soda stream either. It just develops it on its own.
That's the drink mate. Is that what you're talking about?
Yep, any kind of soda stream or drink mate.
They sell drink mate at CDA Gourmet.
That's true.
Do you know that they have a new line of products in?
I do not.
They're dream forms.
Dreamforms, what are those?
Oh my gosh, Shelley, they're
fun.
awesome. They have the best names to them. Like they have this juice squeezer, like for lemon or limes.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Flusser.
The Flusser.
Yeah, and they're built so well. Here's the Cleana. Look at this. You can't see it. You know what? I shouldn't even say look at this because even on YouTube, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm showing Shelley for the first time. My favorite?
With the spatula, but
It's called a spoon, SUPOON, and it's got little measuring things in the spoon. And when you lie the spoon on the counter, it's perfect. Just pour your little whatever you're going to add in there to your measurement, and then put it in the dish.
Okay.
It's amazing.
I'm excited to see it.
You could be.
Some of the bright colors.
Very bright colors. I was going to get you one, but I knew I'd get the wrong color, so I didn't do it.
Which color would you have chosen?
I was thinking, well, that's a good question. I'm probably
Comes in red, orange, yellow, lime green.
blue and dark blue. Dark blue.
Yeah.
I would probably do the red. That's just, I don't know.
I would do the lime green.
That's what I should.
Because we don't have much lime green here.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. And then they have something called a Sharple. That's check this out. It's a peeler.
That also sharpens them?
When you close it, it sharpens your peeler. Open, close, it resharpens it.
Wow.
Always sharp, safety peeler. They have other things too. Oh, I almost got you this too. I almost got, this is the Nokutu. Anyway, it's a slicer that has this little protective thing on top. I don't know.
Good.
I could, yeah. Well,
because those mandolins cost me 10 stitches in my thumb one time.
Yeah. Anyway, and I also wanted to mention, of course, I didn't bring the sheet up. CDA Gourmet is doing a March Gladness showdown. It coincides with March Madness. This is Friday the 4th. Yesterday, they had the final pour for the oils. Do you remember what they were?
One of them was Sicilian lemon.
So they have the 4 oils. You could still vote for those on Facebook and Instagram. The oils. Today, Friday, final pour, which is the 4 of the vinegars. And you have till tomorrow at midnight. And then the final for the oils is tomorrow, Saturday. And the final for the vinegars is Sunday. It'll just be 2.
It's been pretty fun.
It's been a lot of fun. And before we go to the next break, I wanted to just also mention Stan Tebow has a new book out. A brand new book. And I thought
already a bestseller.
Yep. It's called Two Guys Hunting, Bullets, Bonds, and the Memories from the Alaskan Wilderness. I'm up to chapter 4. And it's a very easy read. It's pretty entertaining, actually. But, you know, the Tebows are friends of ours. And it would help to help promote that. Oh, good. Here we go.
Well, that
music is going to take us out into the next break with Seasons of Coeur d'Alene. I'll be right back for the last one, which is really fun.
Welcome back to Wine Time Fridays, episode 359.
You're always so surprised.
I know that's a lot. That's a lot. It's like we started our podcast when we came back from social media marketing world in 2020, so 5 years ago. And this is April 4th. We're recording and publishing on April 4th. We'll see what happens with that.
What are you doubting me for?
I mean, we'll get that on the podcast. We won't get it on the website or
well, the website can past dated, but YouTube will not be past dated.
No.
And I'm so far behind on Instagram. I was so close to being caught up, and now I'm like 5 episodes back. But what are you going to do? Okay, you're going to ask me a question.
Rosé-ish.
I thought you were going to ask me a question.
I'm going to. Stop telling me what I'm going to do.
Okay.
This, I'll tell you in a minute, is a Gris, a Pinot Noir.
Vin Gris?
Gris. A gray wine, a Pinot Noir.
Well,
it's kind of a rosé.
Yeah, this is like kind of like an orange wine of sorts, but with.
It's not. I mean, it's not made like an orange wine, is it?
I think it is. Yeah. It's also 2023.
Smell like an orange wine.
This is going to be very interesting. Sarah, we got this at Pilgrim's. Sarah is about $40. Sarah loves this wine. I'm not getting anything on the nose, to be honest with you.
I get some fruit. Strawberry. Yeah, strawberry.
Well,
Cheers.
hashtag cheersy.
There you go. So it is a tiny, tiny bit effervescent
Yes.
on the mid palate.
It's really good.
And it is not as fruity as it smells. Yeah,
No?
but it's nice.
I bet if this thing warmed up a little bit, because we just took these out of the fridge, I bet if these warm up a little bit, with this one in particular, I bet it would just bloom and blossom.
Probably. It is acidic. Very nice, though. So, this wine, of course, is made from Pinot Noir grapes. It boasts flavors of strawberry, watermelon. Yes, it does taste like those watermelon from Jolly Rancher.
Oh, nice call.
Mm-hmm. And a hint of earthiness.
You know,
Has a dry style and a crisp acidity.
I did get just I didn't say it, but I was getting a little earthiness in the nose.
Yeah.
I was a little bit. I'm taking a peek where this is from. It is.
But it's Italian also?
I don't think so.
Robert
Sinsky Vineyards. Napa.
Napa. Oh.
There's a little wine, a little small little wine AVA down in California, Napa.
Very small.
Very small, super cheap.
Kind of unheard of.
No one's heard of it. What would go well with this?
Salmon would go very well with this.
It really would.
Maybe a poached salmon. Also.
That would be really, I'll bet with salmon, this would be sensational. It's got the Pinot and it's a rosé. It's like, it's a Vin Gris of Pinot Noir.
That's odd.
It's just very, very interesting.
They say pork chops too, but
I'll bet
maybe
pork chops would work.
I don't know. Maybe if you did a pork chop with some kind of cherry sauce or something like that.
This is very yummy.
It's also very yummy. These are 3 good sipping wines or pair well with light meals. You know, less comfort food as we go into the summer.
Right. Yeah, salads, like a caprese salad, something like that, maybe.
Yeah, it would go with that.
Hey, look at me go. It doesn't happen often. This is fantastic. Make sure you grab this at Pilgrim's. Talk with Sarah. I'm not sure if it's on the shelf or if she got this in special for me, but I think it's on the shelf and it really needs to be opened by you and drank.
Opened by you?
Yeah, the listener.
Oh.
By
Who
you.
else would open it?
Just the listener.
Oh, okay.
They know. The listener knows that I'm talking about
All right.
them. Okay.
Okay.
All right. This is something I don't normally do, Shelley. And when we're done with this, we're gonna wrap this thing up. Do your thing.
Me?
Yeah, do your wrap it up thing. Yeah, when we so this is
Wrap it
the mid-roll for Eternal, who is now in a new location and open 7 days a week. They're located at 85514 OR 11.
So that's probably Highway 11 in Oregon.
Yep, Milton Freewater, Oregon. They're just on the other side of the border, the Washington-Oregon border. So Walla Walla is right next to them, and then you've got Milton Freewater. I have got here, they've got Mimo's Mexican food truck is there 6 days a week. Brad says he eats their lunch and dinner 6 days a week.
That's a lot of Mexican food from one place.
That's right. They have nightly events that started last Tuesday, so the 1st of April, and they're offering something for everyone. Their nightly events include Mondays from 5 to 8, food and wine pairing special. Tuesday, 5 to 8, ladies' night, because it's ladies' night. Oh, what a night. 50% off wine by the glass, $5 for 12-ounce beers. Wednesday from 5 to 8, Hump Day Trivia. if you're going to do it, you got to be there by 5:30 for registration, team registration.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make sense since it starts at 5. But Thursdays from 5 to 8, karaoke hosted by who, Shelley? Brad Binko himself.
Wow.
Yes.
Does he sing?
I'll bet he does. Next time we see him, we should ask him to knock out a tune.
Yeah.
By the way, I did not sing at Social Media Marketing.
I know. That's kind of sad. But
no, it's not. We didn't go to any parties. We
had just dinner with Jen.
Jen Herman.
Mm-hmm. So that was nice.
Shout out to Jen. Fridays, Beats and Bites Live is from 6 to 8. And Saturday from 8 to 10 is DJ night featuring rotating DJs, no cover. I already said 8 to 10. And then Sundays from 5 to 7 is beer night, where you can talk. Beer night. Yeah, that's okay. I mean, Brad likes his beer too.
But he doesn't make any, does he?
I don't think so. No.
He will.
You want to talk with a rep or the owner of one of those breweries and try some of their beers, you should go there. Some of their achievements, Eternal Wine, we're stretching this out because we love these guys. They've been with us almost as long as the Elsem Cellars. Mm-hmm. Eternal Wine has achieved impressive success earning. Okay, so let me just say this. When Brad started, one of his goals was to make one 90-point wine. 11 years later, he has made over 300
wow
90-point or higher scores from wine critics.
That is a very big achievement.
It's huge. It's huge. They also they release 6 new wines every 6 months, which is something else that sets their wines apart.
Yeah, they don't. They must release different ones at different times.
Yep.
I guess whites in the summer, reds in the winter. I don't know.
Some recent reviews from the Peninsula Underground Sommelier. They praised Eternal Wines, the 2023 Eternal Lust Albarino, as the best Albarino in Washington.
Wow.
Yay? Not so much. They're sold out. The 2023 Eternal Rocket.
But it's all gone.
That's right. But their Albarino is fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
2019 Eternal Rocket Man, by the way, we love that wine. Mm-hmm. The Eternal Rocket Man Red is the best red blend in Washington and
sort of available.
Limited.
There's a little bit left. Go get it. You can get it on the website.
And the 2021 Eternal Bliss Fortified Syrah. We do have one of these downstairs.
We did. Mm.
And this was named as the best dessert wine in Washington, but limited availability also.
A little bit left, yes.
Yeah. So go to Walla Walla, well, Milton Freewater. Visit eternalwine.com for everything going on at the winery or call 509-240-6258. Shelley, Eternal Wine. Drink wine.
I always say,
be happy.
Go to Walla Walla while it's not unknown anymore, but while it's still not as crowded as Napa.
It's not. God, this is good. This is really good. I just had the last swallow of. Can I have yours?
Yes.
No.
Go ahead.
Some wines we enjoyed this week. Do you want to do the next 2 segments there?
Sure.
Okay.
Haselgrove Grenache Rosé.
Well, I'm drinking this.
Dave Harvey Merlot and a Dave Harvey GSMmm.
GSMmm, yum. I think that's what I get from that.
Kestrel Vintners Cabernet Sauvignon, J. Bookwalter Conflict, as well as a double plot from them also, and a Walla Walla Vintners Merlot.
And a big apology to Walla Walla Vintners. We didn't tag them on YouTube. I apologized. I haven't been tagging very well on YouTube. I'm gonna go back and start tagging better. YouTube still working through it. So they asked if we had tagged them, and I did.
Oh, really?
I did. I tagged on Facebook until it blew in the face. So, okay.
Coming up in the future. The 14th of April, International Tanat Day. We'll definitely find one. On the 17th, World Malbec Day. In May. You're already jumping over to May.
Well, we only have 2 days in April.
Oregon Wine Month is in May. The 3rd International Sauvignon Blanc Day. On the 9th World Moscato Day, we have never featured a Moscato.
Should we do that?
Probably.
On the 9th, we
the
could do that.
17th National Pinot Grigio Day. And that's all we're going to talk about because these are way at the end of May.
Okay.
Way at the end of May.
Oh. What about?
But we are going to have Paige Conry
Yeah.
with Wine with Paige, although I think she changed her Instagram name.
We'll have to talk to her about that.
Yeah.
We're going to have 2 Napa wines. One is a
One is Napa Cellars.
a Merlot. Napa Cellars Merlot, right?
And I used to sell Napa Cellars back in the day.
Well, that'll be a good conversation.
Yeah.
And then the terraces.
Way back in the 80s, early 80s.
How much was it then, Shelley?
They had a Chardonnay, and I remember that the purchase price for these stores was $350.
Oh my God, you're killing me.
Yep.
Jeez. We're going to have a Merlot from Napa Cellars. We're also having the Terraces Sonoma Chardonnay.
Which has a cool label.
It's a very cool label.
Next week, we'll be having a Tannat and a Malbec.
Yep, I'm working on it because Tannats are hard to find around here without it being the same
So they mostly
wine.
come from Uruguay
And
then Paso Robles
and France.
and France.
Yeah, I think we're working on getting a Tannat from France.
Yeah, well, nice.
Thank you, Sarah.
Yes.
And Malbecs, I would actually love to find a Red Mountain Malbec because I love those.
Yeah.
They're so yummy. I just got a warm, fuzzy feeling thinking about that.
Okay.
A huge thank you to Ravora, Seasons of Coeur d'Alene, and Eternal Wine. And Shelley, with a little bit of knowledge and lovely spring weather,
Yeah.
wine becomes a lot less overwhelming. Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week with Tannat and Malbec, and have an awesome weekend wherever you are. Thank you for spending part of your day to wind down with Shelley and Phil. Remember, you can listen to any episode of the Wine Time Fridays podcast by visiting winetimefridays.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And join us on our Wine Time Fridays Facebook page, Instagram, or on Twitter, which is @VintageTweets, for daily conversation. Until next week, here's our toast to you. To health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, peace on earth, and of course, romance.